month usually now. We vote together and then we donate to a charity based on environmental, assistance and endangered species. We've worked with the endangered wolves. We've adopted a dolphin named Rocky. We've worked with the rainforest. So we've worked with a few different worthy charities. Alexa next, and I'm definitely picky about what charities I work with, that we work with, because it's, some places just aren't. So subscribe. There's a button in the corner, I think, or somewhere on the live. That's a subscribe option, and you can get special emojis, which I'm going to be adding a bunch of emojis. I have to make them. Once I get some subscribers, I'm going to be adding a bunch more. But I don't want to put time and energy, too much of my time and energy if people aren't going to subscribe. So I'm going to see how it goes with the first few emojis I've made, and then I'll make more. As people join, I'll make more. And I'm obviously, I'll do it when I get a chance. This just got added. But I would recommend subscribing to my Patreon, because I'm pretty sure it's the same price, $5 a month on my Patreon, and you get way more for $5 a month on Patreon than you will on here. And you get a free question either way. So if you want to go check out my Patreon, it's linked to my bio. It's a spiritual mentorship program with yours truly, and it's a lot more than what TikTok is going to offer you. But if you're on here a lot and you want to subscribe to my lives, that's cool, and you can get special emojis and all secret lives and kind of stuff like that. So, but you also get that with the Patreon plus a bunch more. So the Patreon's a lot more worth it, and so much more stuff. You get free spell work. You get, it's not free, it's part of the Patreon. We do group spell work, we do manifestation, breath work, Reiki, healing, shadow work, a bunch of stuff. And that's at the link in my bio. Alexa, next, and that's one of, one of the best things that I'm offering right now is Patreon. That's one thing that I'm putting most of my energy into every day. No, I'm gonna put you to bed. Alright, what's the planet? It is Venus. I had a feeling. I thought Libra, because I'm pretty sure Libra is ruled by Venus. And I'm not an astrologist by any means, but these are astrology cards. And so it's going to be houses, signs, and planets. Okay, so we have Venus is what we got for the planets. Let's see what we get for the signs. For the collective. That was fast. Okay. Sagittarius. That's funny. That's my rising. And Leo was the other one. My son's a Leo. His energy is so strong, right? That is a giraffe. Alright, let me see how this goes. You see the bird? Is that the bird? Little bird. So it goes Venus and Sagittarius in the 4th house. Okay. So we have Venus and Sagittarius in the 4th house. Cherish your highest ideals as you did in the past. So, if there's some part of you that feels like it is slipping, and you feel like maybe you're losing yourself, remember when you found yourself again, is what I'm feeling. Because I'm about 3 years into, I'm a little over 3 years into my sobriety journey, not recovery. I've been in recovery for almost 6, but I've been fully sober now, in a row, 3 years, a little over 3 years. Plus, I'm also a single mom, and I'm celibate. A lot of things have changed in the last 3 years for me. But I also see myself becoming less motivated, waking up later instead of earlier. For me, 8, 9 o'clock's late. That's late. I'm used to waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7, but easy. And lately, my energy has not been the same, and I feel I'm doing a lot more in the astral than I realize, and that's why, partially, but it's also partially me. I laid in bed this morning and didn't even fall back to sleep for an hour. It was so bad. And it was after 7 o'clock, it was after 7:30 at one point when my son woke up, and then I still went back and lay down. It bad. So, how do we know what house we are from? You would want to look at your birth chart. You can get your free birth chart online, and it's that'll show you. It's not about what house you're from necessarily. I think that like every sun sign is in a house, but it's deeper than that. And I'm not an astrologer, like I said. But let's get into this reading. So cherish your highest ideals as you did in the past. That's your spirit. So really get in touch with past selves. Get in touch with your higher self, which is going to help you connect with past lifetimes that are going to help in this moment. And also enjoying the rules of your family or home base. No, I'm sorry, your home base or your family. So enjoying having that time with your loved ones, with the people that are close to you, with the people that mean something to you, and making something of it. Like soul fam too is what I'm hearing. So charm, art, and beauty are the way to so physically. Charm, art, and beauty are the way to get it out in the world and do what makes you feel secure. So using your charm, art, and beauty, and your artistic creative ability to put yourself out there, because that's what you are being called to do in some way, shape, or form. Hold on, I think it's nap time, honey bear. I think it's nap time. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's time for your nap. You agree? Yes. We're gonna take a nap. Alright, Alexa, next. We're gonna take a nap because you can't. No. We're done. We're done. I told you no more books. No. It's nap time. You're done. You're nap time. You can go cry in your bed. Come on. Alexa, next. You wanna eat? You wanna eat? You wanna eat? You want water? Alexa, volume 10. Do you wanna eat? Alexa, volume 10. Do you want some Cheerios?
Are you trying to shop?
Alexa, volume 10. You want Cheerios, honey?
Now she taking drugs. Said she wanna party like we in the hills. Baby, I want you to fuck me like you never did. Look in the glass for me. Look in the glass for me. Whoa, jump in the coupe. Play with them bags like what? Also be doing no talking. Got enough bands to pay up the cops. I wanna give it to you. I wanna tickle that box. I wanna PC that ass, switching them lanes, get top with no top. Do that. Just I do that. I do the rest. Do me, baby.
Alexa, next. Okay. So I'm gonna go into the next deck. Mother Hecate, candles lit. So we're gonna ask for a channeled message from her today, wherever you are. Volume 5. Alright, what do you guys want to do for a card reading with Mother Hecate for the collective? I think I'm going to do... this one. This deck has been very telling lately. Very powerful deck. Shaman's Dream Oracle. Here we go. Spirit carrying one of this deck. Hi, thanks for coming. Bye. Opportunity. I am doing some readings. I'm doing a collective message here. Hi, Lena. I'm doing a collective message right now, but if you guys want a reading, the link is in my bio for that. And I'm also doing free yes or no questions for anyone that joins the Patreon between now and the end of the month for my birthday. Birthday's on Monday, so I'm really excited. And yeah, if you guys join the Patreon, you get a free pendulum reading today, or by the end of the month, you get a free pendulum reading whenever you want. But I'm live right now, so if you want to do a reading, $5 is the minimum, $15 is the highest it goes. So, oh my god, that sounds so nice! How are you? Hi, I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. You guys are just doing this. So let's do this reading for the collective. My son's awake, he's up back there dancing, if you hear someone, that's just my baby. So we have opportunity, grace and generosity, group thing, and transmuting pain. Okay, so getting the energy of opportunities are kind of come in when we start to work as a collective. Like when we start to see that we all have something to gain from one another instead of being in that conditioned mindset of competing, right? More so like working together is what's going to change the world for the better. Working together with this group think and this mindful card. Look at this card. It's so beautiful and it has so much going on. And you see the eyes at the bottom, and then this is like the mind here. And we have like a lot happening here. We have a tree in the center with a bridge. It's like a portal card. And it's about connecting to that collective manifesting that we're always doing, even if we're not conscious of it. That collective work that we're always doing, and it, like, especially in the dream realm is what I'm getting. And that's where a lot of transmuting of pain happens. It's in our dreams, and we have to be able to look, like, write these things down when we remember them, and so that we can look them in the face and actually find the symbols and understand the depth of our dreams. I don't know why dreams is coming up right now, but this gives me dream vibes. This card definitely gives me like that, like like that faded kind of. And then there's also a keyhole. Okay, there's also a keyhole. So thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys so much for being here. So it's really important to know that, like, we hold the key to our destiny, and we choose what destiny we're going to, like, create when we open that keyhole. Like, anything is possible behind that keyhole, behind that door. Your destiny is not something that is, like, written in stone. It's what we are creating. Our destiny is to create our destiny. Like, there isn't a purpose you have. It's about creating and living with purpose. And, like, it's not about finding it. It's about working through the pain so that you can learn from it and evolve and grow and have that ability to be the benefactor of your own, like, shit that you've been through. Like, realizing that that's part of your strength, and that's part of, like, where the opportunity is going to come from. It's when you do that shadow work, when you do that healing, you're going to see so many people resonating with that energy and wanting to be a part of whatever you're doing. And then the opportunities are going to come in because people that you wouldn't even imagine are going through something similar. And they're going to want to be a part of it. And maybe, you know, I'm getting invested, I'm getting, like, working, like, partnerships, stuff like that. So really, like, be willing to put yourself out there, because you never know who's going to, like, see promise that you know is in your story, that you know is in your experience. Because somebody else is going to see it too. Not just one, but a million somebodies. Okay, Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. I'm going to read this one. Because I don't know if I've seen this one. Ooh, oh my god. Okay, so this is what's being hidden from us right now as the collective. Addiction to problems, allowing and trusting the current, okay? The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure awaiting you. stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It's your addiction to fixing what's gone bad that's consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. Let me read that one again. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. When we see that, like I say, collectively we create our world, we collectively can create, we are creating a new one. And it's about, thank you, I love that, that's so cute, I love that, that's so pretty, I love those little bottles. It's about seeing the beautiful and visualizing and embodying and embracing the new beautiful world that we're creating, and not focusing on the bad and the ugly. Because as the paradigm shifts and people like are raising their vibration and starting to see and become more aware of the bad stuff, that like it's gonna seem like it's gonna be staring us in the face, but that's because like in order to change it, we have to become aware of it, and sometimes painfully aware of it. And that's how, like, it doesn't mean you have to always be thinking about it, but once you become aware is when you can start focusing on creating new and starting fresh and abandoning the old way, right? And doing it for the highest good of all, and doing it in a way that you're not focusing on the bad, but you're focusing on the bad, or the solutions and not the problems. And we talked about this in the other live the other day. Let me see, where am I? There's nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situations in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, and trust the flow. There is no loss or or lack of honor and integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. When this card appears, it's time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably flowing to the sea, which is your divine destination. Be fearless and release yourself to rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever it is you are holding on to, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs, and how things are, how they should or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the spirit of the river. Simply let go. So really enjoying the thrill of the ride is what it says at the end, but really like surrendering. Hi! Thank you for being here. This is all spot on. Oh my god, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes. I love that. Yes, absolutely. And sometimes it's really, why isn't it letting me go back up? Okay. Trying to read the comments here. It has been very emotional ever since retrograde for me, absolutely. I have been really, yes, absolutely. Create the reality you love, deserve, and are longing for. And understanding that like it's important to give back the reins to the universe when we no longer even have them in our grasp and they're just kind of flailing. The universe needs permission to take that rein back. Like, we may think we have them, but we're holding on to something so tightly it's not even in our grasp anymore. Like, it's not even there, but it's an illusion that it's there. And that's what sucks your energy. And that's why we have to give the universe, like, we really have to, like, be, like, completely letting go. And even if we have the reins, we still might not have that under control. We might just, and it's, like I said, it's an illusion. And either we allow the universe to do its thing and be willing to know that everything's going to work out and it's receptive in any way, shape, or form in the highest good, that it's always going to work itself out. Like, yeah, because this dimension we're in is a dimension of polarity. And so there's always going to be that yin and yang, and like there's always going to be opposing forces and things that aren't going to make sense in the moment. But usually in the grand scheme of things, it always works out for that. For some way, shape, or form, you learn a lesson, or you grow, or you evolve, or whatever it is. You know what you want better now that you tried something and it didn't work, or whatever you're going through. It's all a part of this life. It's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of being human and the full experience of being a human. And it's really important to embrace and embody that flow instead of working so hard to create our own flow. Like, there's already a flow within us. And there's already a divine flow happening. So it's about surrendering to that flow, taking action where we are meant to and where we are inspired to, and where we know that we have, the ability to affect change in a good way, and like productive, conducive and positive way, rather than spending energy thinking about something that we have zero control over, and wasting our energy. Because when we think of stuff and we're not actually doing the thing, we're still spending energy as if we're sending ourselves to the future. That's what anxiety is. We're sending ourselves to a place that hasn't even, that only exists in our minds, and it's just taking your energy when nothing's happening, right? Except for your energy being depleted. And so it's a matter of allowing it to be released and really accepting that it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and me thinking of it isn't gonna change it. And doing what you do have control. Taking your energy and channeling it into something productive for yourself. Whether that be taking a walk or getting some fresh air or going to the gym or whatever your way of release is, right? I love taking walks. That's huge for me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy you guys are hanging out. I'm really grateful. Hi, how are you? How are you? Perfectly. I love it. I look over and I see people that I know. It's so cool because I'm never live anymore and I miss you guys. It's been Alexa next. It's been a while since I've been able to consistently come on, and I've been able to come on the last couple of days. My son's been super good lately, and knock on wood, But I'm really grateful because I wanted to be able to, come on here and talk to you guys. I got the subscribe, which is cool, so I want to start coming on more. And making some more emojis for that and stuff. But I'm really excited to be able to start getting back on again. Alexa, volume 7. But yeah, it's really important to allow yourself to experience your journey without judgment or fear, because we are conditioned to kind of live in that place of judgment and fear, right? But when we do that, we don't really leave much room for miracles and synchronicity and happiness, right? Oh my god, I wish I could I almost want to go on Instagram. I'm not even gonna lie, I almost want to go on Instagram. Or I don't even know, because I can't have music on Instagram. Cheers. You want more? What do you want more? 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 My son loves this music. He loves dancing, man. He's over there just getting it. Eating his Cheerios, dancing his little butt off. So cute. Alright, let's, if anybody wants a reading, like I said, if you guys want a free pendulum reading, the link is in my bio for my Patreon. Anyone that joins this month gets a free reading, a pendulum question reading. It's my birthday month, and I wanted to do something for the Patreon members. And anyone that's on the Patreon, if you're in here and you want a reading, I am going to do a free pendulum reading for you guys too. We can do that in private, on the private, group thing tomorrow. Whatever you guys want. So we're going to do a reading from my Mystic Martian Oracle, which is a starseed deck. Oh my god, I love that! The Lyrans came out. Ooh, that's pretty wild. Okay. These are literally the poles, right? These are what I was talking about a minute ago, how as we ascend, we're going to start seeing some that are not understanding and raising their vibration. They're going to start showing up more. And that's, holy shit. So the grays represents utilitarian, organized, intimidating, that one world government type shit, right? And then we have the Lyrans, which is strength, courage, bravery. The Lyrans is literally where we all originate, right? Really it is. Lyrans go back so far. And this is about standing in your, Alexa next! It's about standing in your beliefs and your like what you know to be right. Alexa, next. It's about standing up for what you know is right. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else in this deck. Starseed, I am done. Literally, so cute. So this is the Starseed. Self, memories, identity. So stepping into your true authenticity. Stepping into your truest, highest self. That is what I'm getting from the Starseed one, guys. And we are all Starseeds. Alexa, next. We are all multifaceted souls. Like, we're not all, like, I don't think that anybody is just from one place. Personally, I think we all have an original state that our soul, like, source. Like, that's what I look at it as. Source is where we all come from. But obviously different pieces, right? And like everyone has different experiences. So I think we all have multiple origin stories, you know?
My patience is bipolar. I told you, don't prep me or I'll roll you. I won't be tolerating shit from the buddy. I am that bitch. I'm that bitch. Yeah, you know I'm that bitch. Drink it off for this. Yeah, I am that bitch. Nah, and I'm that bitch. Yeah, I am that bitch. Yeah, you know I'm that bitch. I am that bitch. I'm that bitch. Hey, you know I'm that bitch. Drink it off for this. Yeah, I am that bitch. Yeah, and I'm that bitch. Yeah, I am that bitch. Yeah, you know I'm that bitch. You are the 50 rounds of numbers you cannot pronounce. Let off your tampons, Maryland without the bleach. And with the glasses on, I'm 20 out of 20, please. Try not to cry on me. Now that all my dreams are manifesting. Faces even big, she when it resting. I could write a million songs. In my phone, I do no wrong. Chilling at the crib, t-shirt with no panties on. I pop my shoulder, that picture, get disclosure. God please, like Oprah, my patience is bipolar. I told you, don't prep me or I'll roll you. I won't be tolerating shit from the buddy club.
Alexa, next. We're gonna do some spirit sticks, guys. Alexa, next. What is it with Queen Herbie? It's like really
This
wants
is
to be heard.
pre-roll on episode 9, EP.
Alexa, next. Oh, I actually really like that one though.
Fall away.
Alexa, go back. This is a good song. I'll do this one. We can do this one. Coda, you're funny. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of slices. It's enough slices.
Pre-roll in my pocket for when life gets too chaotic.
You want boxing, girl, you got it. I make hits like hydroponics.
And my struggles in the classics. Have you seen my demographics? Baddest bitches on the planet, and my haters catching static. They can scream and shout, I just tune it out. Buzzy little bitch, never chasing clout. Try to show them love, shit must be so rough, bitch. If their life is good, would they give a fuck? I'm always making my peace, feel like I'm taming a beast. Haters be doing the least, killing and having to feast. Steadily clutching my pearls, I just be here in my world, doing my shit for the girls. Keep a pre-roll in my pocket for when life gets too chaotic. You want boxing, girl, you got it. I make hits like hydroponics.
Okay. I am a divine and eternal being.
And my haters catching static.
Fuck yeah, you are.
I just set the vibe, sing along with.
No is a complete motherfucking sentence. Oh, I went in! Ha ha! In divine timing, my darling. In divine timing. I am full of gratitude. I am affirming that one. Okay. That just took a turn. Fuck you. Not me, the stick said that, not me. I am infinitely provided for daily. So that was some energy. But that's something that somebody else needs to hear. I have faith in you. Somebody's guides has faith in them, though. And slowing the fuck down. I know I need to slow down. They are always telling me. Let them go. Oh my God, calling me out today. All day they've been calling me out. Like, I thought I did, and like, they're like, bitch, did you really know? What is a pattern you're breaking? That's definitely one. Toxic relationships, I am definitely breaking that. We don't try, we do. Ooh, liar. Someone is a liar. Visualization. Ooh, chills. I am allergic to bullshit. Okay, so there's some kind of miscommunications happening. Here. Alexa next, because that was 2 in a row about lying. And I got chills. So maybe doing Alexa next, a visualization or meditation on like truth seeing, or like clarity, or like being shown, you know, who is true and authentic and who maybe isn't so much. Like, you can ask your spirit guides to show you if people are really in your life for the right reason, and it'll show up. Trust me, like, they will end up like fucking up.
I'm unapologetic with my priorities.
Alexa next, when it's time, like, what's done in the dark always comes to light, you know? Perfectly imperfect, and everything happens exactly as it should. What is one of your triggers and why? Thank you for sharing the live. Guys, yeah, if you guys want to do questions, I'm doing questions. If you guys wanted to join my Patreon, it's only $5, $10 or $15, but you can do it for as little as $5, and you get a free question for this month. Don't block your blessings. I'm doing a collective message right now, but if you want a personal reading, it's a $15 minimum. If you want to just do a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and we donate 25% to charity. Pursue your interests. Go after your goals, you guys. I am a wonderful mother or father. Go for it now. I just said go after your goals, and that was sticking out. I'm done. Alexa, next. A past you is forgiven. Past life healing. Stop sugarcoating shit. Rest assured everything will be okay. I'm exactly where I need to be.
I keep thinking about this.
Alexa, next. I am dedicated and driven. That's all.
Here's something I found on Wikipedia.
No. Alexa, next. I am breaking the cycle. What's the cycle you're breaking, guys? We just had that. Alexa, next. I am unlimited potential. Existence is evolution. I knew it was a good one. Happiness looks so good on you. Existence is evolution. Walk the path less traveled. Oh my God, really? As I was putting it down, literally 3-6 just like fell out. Damn. Okay, hold on. Alexa, volume 6. I have regrets. Just wait. I have regrets. Hi. I hate you. Ow. And my success is inevitable. So this is like crazy. Because these first two. Oh, I'm getting chills. Alexa, volume 5. These first two, I have been very like, Like just unmotivated. Like I told you guys earlier, I've been waking up later in the morning and just unmotivated to get out of bed and stuff. I get seasonal depression when it gets cold. I don't. But I have been like this for longer than even whatever. But my success is inevitable, right? But then we have these other two. I have regrets and I hate you. Now I feel like that is a self thing right there, like a self-love thing right there. Because I can feel for my, like within my own vessel right now, like I almost want to like, you know, like, damn. Because this one is flimsy too. This my success is inevitable is like very fucking flimsy. Like it's much thinner than these ones. These ones are thick. Whoa, the symbolism here. Like the subtle symbols in this right here. Guys, this is actually very interesting. Because I was putting that away and these three just flew out. Like with, no. Like this one, comparatively, look at, I'm gonna show y'all. Look at, see how thick these ones look compared to that one? Look at that. Look at how thin that is comparatively. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. I could break this in half with just these, just one hand. These, I couldn't. These are actually different. Like they're literally, and they're different colors too. So they're made different. And this one is just like thin. This one's like a layer, like it's like one layer. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, as we break down our old, because we have been to negative self-talk and negative conditioning and negative reinforcement and all that shit for our whole lives, these are like thick. These are like thick walls, like our neurons in our brains. That is how we are wired. We are literally rewiring our brains by starting to say things like, my success is inevitable. But look at, I've only said that maybe once or twice, right? As compared to hundreds of thousands of times with these other things. And that's where the real work comes in. Is telling yourself that every day my success is inevitable. And believing it every time you say it. Alexa, next. Alexa, next. Believing it every time you say it. And saying it over and over, it does make a difference. It creates a new network in your brain. Alexa, next. It literally creates a new pathway in your brain where like positive reinforcement starts coming into play. And like positive affirmations and self-talk starts being like, it's literally like I'm reading this book by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's fucking incredible, and he talks about like how you have to rewire and circuit your brain. It's crazy, and this is such a good analogy. Like I am blown away right now by Spirit and the sign that they just set with these 3 sticks, and how flimsy this one it still is, and the stuff that downloads I've been getting all since retrograde, and especially this morning. Like I can't right now. But yeah, like we have to be constantly reinforcing that positive self-talk and that belief in ourselves and that faith in ourselves, because it's so easy. It's so easy to slip back into your old way of thinking and not even see it. Not even consciously realize you're doing it. Like, just because you're not negative self-talk doesn't mean you're like subconsciously self-negative, right? Subconsciously negative without realizing it, right? This is very powerful, you guys. This is a really powerful reading. Just these 3 sticks, like, that was intense. That was intense. That was amazing. Oh my God, there's another one. Wait, hold on. Slow the fuck down. Where the fuck did this come from? I mean, it came from the sticks. But I did not see this one. They be yelling at me. Slow the fuck down. Well, I have been. It's like my birthday soon and shit. And I'm not doing anything. Like, I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm not like going out. Alexa, next. I love this song. I know I can't sing. I won't sing other than that part. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. I'm literally like, I just went to post something on my Patreon and I was going to get an excerpt from the book for Patreon, and it literally like just brought me to my son's birth story, and that shit's wow.
Lend me your heart and I'll break it. Show me the world and I'll take it. Baby, I won't quit, 'cause I'm a firestorm. I'm a firestorm. I'm a firestorm. Show me the world and I'll take it. Baby, I won't quit, 'cause I'm a firestorm. See all the glory, feel the call. Nothing can stop me. I need it all. I wanna run with the wolves and know where we can go, and we'll race right through the night. There's no fear in my eyes, just the will to survive. No, we'll never stop the fight. Give me a dream and I'll chase it. Lend me your heart and I'll break it. Show me the world and I'll take it. Baby, I won't quit, 'cause I'm a firestorm.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be doing a collective reading in a second. I'm just posting some of them.
I'm a firestorm. Show me the world and I'll take it. Baby, I won't quit, 'cause I'm a firestorm. I'm a firestorm. I'm a firestorm. I'm a firestorm. I'm a firestorm.
Oh my god, he's singing. My baby's singing. He does that whole sing. I am doing readings. I was just posting an excerpt from my book. Sorry guys. Hi, I'm here on my Patreon because I had to post something for them. It's getting a little late in the afternoon. So, well, not late, but it's the afternoon, and I usually post you know, at least 3 or 4 times a day, if not more. So I'm just gonna get something on there. Yes, it is. I actually I have a tattoo kit. I've done some tattoos. Well, I've done two like tattooed stencils of my own, and then I actually did the triquarta on somebody once, and it came out okay. But I did a freehand like there is on mine. I actually designed the flames around mine. I designed those. he did them, and I designed like how it got filled in and everything, but he did them, my tattoo artist. But on somebody else, I did the triquetra, and I did like the freehand around it, and the freehand came out so nice. And when I actually did the tattoo on somebody like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe not that long, maybe like 3 or 4, but yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, I really love it. Hi, how are you guys? So it's one of my favorite tattoos. It's actually triquetra into dragons. So there's dragons coming out, 2 dragons. So that's what it actually is. But I did the triquetra, just the regular one, on this guy that was teaching me, and then, you know, it didn't work out because he ended up being a creep. But the tattoo looked good, and he let me do it, so on his skin, which was cool because I was excited to do it. It was like my first tattoo I did on skin, and it was dope. And it was really, really fun. I have a picture of it somewhere, and like a video maybe. No, I think I just have a picture. I have some video too. All right, let's do a collective message from the Akashic. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. It's funny because like I saw my mom's friend at her baby shower had a triquetra right here, and I loved it. It was so pretty. After that, it started showing up in everything, in my oracle decks. Like I was seeing it everywhere, and I love Charmed. Charmed was my shit. I was obsessed with Charmed. I was Piper. Like when we would play, me and my friends, I was Piper. Like I was like, that was my shit. And you know, that's a charm symbol. So like I was always drawing it when I was little, and so it's one of my favorites too. But hi babe, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Okay, so iridescent moon and crescent moon. I just had this come up in a reading I did the other day with this deck. 2 worlds and okay, I felt something in there. Okay. Loving elementals. Coda, what do we want? What do we want? Oh my god, I felt this card coming out. I'm done. Coda. Say more cereal. More cereal, okay. More cereal, he says. More cereal. More cereal. Cereal. He's so cute. Oh, I just got chills when I read that. What? You said you just got this like a symbol, like a triquetra made of lava stone. Because I got chills when I read that. That sounds really beautiful. Yeah, I love them. They're beautiful. Oh, that's so cool. Thanks so much. Which one? This one? This one. This one actually has an angel like right there. I want to start painting like on top. Like I want to start painting the stuff I see in it, but I also like the fact that people can see other stuff in them, like that I don't necessarily, you know, see right away. So I would probably do it online if I ever did do that with you guys, because I know I have a friend that does stuff like that, and it's cool. Okay, we have the forest. Okay, the Karmic Trench. So I have read this card plenty of times, and I've talked about it. So you guys, as we know, there is karmic debt and karmic like ties and karmic trauma and like patterns, right? And in order to break those patterns, we have to start climbing out of that trench, and that means that we're gonna have to go through a bunch of shit, because as we climb through the trench, we're gonna see like a bunch of stuff that we have to, you know, reckon with, and we have to work through. And as we do that shadow work, like that's the climbing out of the trench, right? And then people that aren't doing that work aren't going to be climbing out of the trench with you, which means you're gonna maybe lose people that aren't going to be able to, you're gonna outgrow them, right? They're not gonna be able to do the same kind of work that we are capable of doing. Well, they're capable, but they're not necessarily as willing as we are. And maybe they're just not, like they're not, able to do it at the rate maybe we are. So sometimes everyone has their own journey, but sometimes we lose people along the way as we work on ourselves, and that doesn't mean anything's wrong with anybody. It's just we're all at different places in our journeys, and sometimes we outgrow people, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then we have the Two of Scrolls, which is I was just on the scrolls. Okay. Maybe I'm reading this in the wrong order. Okay. That was very loud. Okay, we have the Six of Keys. Okay. So the increscent moon. This is about the waxing moon, which we are not in, we're in the waning moon right now, but it's about increase, abundance, wealth. Hi! I miss you! I'm sorry I'm missing. I saw some people sent me your live and I didn't get it until you were not on anymore. And I was like, dang, I wish I knew. But I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm just doing a collective message right now. I'm so happy to see you. My little boy's back there eating Cheerios. He's singing. So this is about abundance, okay? Your efforts have combined with external circumstances and even the stars are aligned. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There's a great opportunity for increase and fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. Just do your work and get ready to receive. Okay, so that's beautiful. So they told me to read it in this order for a reason. So that I want to look at the Three of Roses next, and then the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is loving elementals. This is about your playfulness and your inner child healing. Okay, so fairies. Okay, playful fairies and water sprites frolic in the air around a little child. Okay, so although many people don't believe in the elementals, nature spirits of all kinds do exist, and they have more power than can be imagined. They live in the element of earth, air, wind, and fire. They're willing to share the guidance, well-being, and inspiration. I read that right? Okay, I guess we're not doing water then. That's interesting. But that makes sense, I guess. Inspiration of the Akashic records that exist in the natural world. This card is here to tell you joy will soon be increasing. So this is another card of fun and increase in happiness and fulfillment and joy, okay? So calling on those elementals to bring in that happiness and joy too, to remind you of all you have to be grateful for, to remind you of all the beauty around you. No, you did not just say ladybugs. I have a story about a ladybug. Stop it. And I have a lot of stories. Recently a lot of stuff's been happening. I had a squirrel. I was doing Reiki on my leg out on my walk the other day, and I saw a squirrel literally as I was I look up, there's a butterfly, and then I turn and there's a squirrel staring me in the eye, staring me down, fucking 5 feet away from me. Not exaggerating, guys. Because I meditate under this tree next to these bushes, and there's a lot of animals in those bushes, and usually they stay on the lining, the line between the grass and the bush. But I was with my eyes closed and I wasn't moving, and so the squirrel was just looking at me, eating its nut like this. And then I looked at it, and then as I raised my hand to say hi to it, it stopped chewing and it just stood there, and then I just said hi, and then I kept chewing, and I fucked up. And I always do this. I went to go for my phone and it fucking bolted. And my guide said, don't get your phone. And I listened to them for that whole interaction. And then I was like, it's so close. And then I fucked up, and the guy, and he left. But then, I love you. But then the one landed on me the other day. Yes, a ladybug. Okay, so then a ladybug landed on me more recently, and it landed on me right after I asked for their help with the healing. Less than a second later, a ladybug landed on me. As soon as I asked for their help with the healing, it landed on me. As soon as I asked, it was on my arm. And then I went for my phone and it flew away. But it was super cool. I was really excited about that ladybug, man. And that's so funny. I wonder if it was the same day. It was maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Got that lotto ticket. I know. Oh my god. Hi. How are you? Oh my god, that's so funny. It's so true though. Like that's really fucking cool that we both had that experience recently. As soon as I asked for their help. So here's the last card that they wanted me to save this one for the end. So let's get to it. When you receive this card, there's a conflict between the outer world between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore join a monastery to do so. Then missing the wonders of the secular world could offer, such as love, family, and financial success. You chose the secular world in your next incarnation, yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you sought. This song, I can't. Because of this, it's likely that you bounce back and forth. Okay. You are now again experiencing polarity between a fully self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. So yes, this is about you will learn that you don't need to let go of one for the other, I think is what we're getting here. Okay, so you have a situation that you feel is actively draining your spirit. I need you to really reevaluate that situation, person, place, thing, whatever it is, that you feel is the two worlds you're living in right now. Oh, I'm getting chills. Because a part of you wants to be able to have the best of both worlds. It's human nature. Like Hannah Montana said, okay? It's okay to feel that way, but you're never going to be able to get the best of both. You're just going to be halfway in between. You're never going to be fully embracing one. And that sometimes makes it so you don't really even fully get to experience either. So it's really about choosing. What do you want in this life more than anything in the world? Like, do you really want to have a balanced, aligned, synchronistic, and fulfilled life? And for you, what does that mean? What does that even mean for you? Because for some people, it does mean having like the mundane, regular like lifestyle, and that's fulfilling. But most people nowadays are starting to awaken to there's so much more to the like human experience than just the mundane, everyday things, and both are okay. Like every aspect, every perspective, every experience is okay. I've also been seeing a lot of these winged messengers. Literally have eagles. Come on. I had a dream about eagles after seeing like 6 of them. I saw 4 flying together. Then I saw 2. On my walk after I came home, and came up to my house and my apartments. There was 2 flying above my apartments. And then we were driving the other day, and there was a family of, I counted 7, all in the sky at once. I counted 7, there might have been more. Like, these hawks and eagles and winged messengers that have been coming around, like, I saw a blue jay on the drive the other day. I've been seeing so many beautiful, beautiful birds, like, a lot of them. Kodo, you ready for your nap, honey? Alexa, next. Kodo, you ready for your nap? You ready for your nap, or do you want more cereal? Honey, hi. What do you want? You want cereal? Okay. I love you. Here we go. There you go. You're a good boy. Yeah, yes, and the butterflies too. The butterflies, oh my god. I see white butterflies all the time, and dragonflies, bumblebees. I see a lot of bumblebees too, Bobby. I see a lot of bumblebees, and that's really cool. That makes me happy, because I always think of you. But yeah, the birds have been really, and then I had a dream, like I was saying, about the eagles, and I didn't even remember it until I saw my friend Avery sent me a video of eagles chills. And that morning, and I'm like, were you in my dream last night? Like, I just remembered, like, I was Eagles it was 3. It was me. I think it was, like, I think he was in it. I think it was me, him, and Coda. I'm not even kidding. Oh my god. I love you so much. Bobby, we have to get together again. I really want to make a plan to hang out again. I really miss you. You can come visit anytime you want. Like, I want to come visit though. I got a lot to do this year, the rest of the year, but maybe next summer. I really miss you. I really love you guys all so much. Thanks for being here. Let's do a charm reading. I'm gonna get crazy and do some charms. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm feeling like an inner child reading. Definitely. Holy crap. That's interesting. Okay, so here we have Alexa next. Okay, so here we have a really old ring from an old relationship, and that represents like something. I love this song. That represents being held back by some aspect of an old past life, past relationship, past trauma. It can represent any of that stuff. Whatever resonates for you. Then the rest of the reading here is really about healing your inner child, healing the part of this part of you, okay? Whatever, and that did damage your inner child. Like, whether you realize it or not, if it was even if it was when you were a teenager, like that's a part of inner child work, like inner teen work. So healing that aspect of you is what is going to bring out the sunshine in the clouds. And that literally is the charm we have here. And I'm pretty sure Bobby gave this one to me. So, in order to bring that sunshine out, we have to have fun again. We have to see the little beautiful things in, like, this is a confetti earring back that, like, I don't have the match to anymore. But it's little stars inside. Here, I'll show you guys close up. Little stars. They're cute little tiny baby stars. They're so cute. And they're sparkly. And then we have this pink translucent charm. So that represents like really looking at yourself with, I guess this could be representative of actually looking at yourself through rose-colored glasses too. Yeah. So no longer looking through rose-colored glasses and seeing people, places, and things for what the fuck they are with this relationship or whatever thing it was, that trauma that you're still trying to see the good in that person or whatever it was. Yeah, the good is that you learned from that situation, but you never, like, no one deserves to be treated badly, right? Or put through multiple, like, earlier I was talking to my friend. The narcissist-empath relationship is so effed up and powerful because as a narcissist, it's so easy for them to convince an empath that they're the problem because the empath is absorbing the narcissist's fucking energy. So, not saying they're starting to act in any way like them, but it's easy to convince an empath that you're me and I, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I came to that realization today, and I was like, I'm telling my friend, I was like, holy fuck. Like, that's actually really good, and I'm kind of surprised. I'm not surprised it's coming up, but I'm kind of surprised it's coming up. So then we also, like I said, inner child, okay, and inner teen. We have this one, which I'm pretty sure Bobby gave me this too, or I might have gotten this, I'm not sure. But this one represents healing and connecting with your children around you and your child inside and inner teen. I literally just saw a fairy. I'm done. I just can't. I can't. The sparks and shit. Okay, and then as a child, I was into witchy stuff. I love that. So this came out, and this reminds me of like connecting to your authentic self, connecting to that inner healer, that inner mystic, that inner, psychic. Like, we all have clear abilities. We all are connected to spirit, to source, to something bigger. Like, that divine spark is in all of us, right? And so really getting in tune with that, because that's going to help to integrate and heal every aspect, right? And then the seashell, which means I should be going to Florida. But this also can represent connecting to your flow, I'm hearing, like to your energetic flow. And we talked about that in the last reading. Flowing with the current instead of against it. And flowing with life's waves and ebbs and flows. And allowing yourself to let go of the things that you don't have control of. Because you're just holding on to reins that aren't even there. And once you let the universe take those reins that are just flailing, that's when you are going to be able to take control of all that stuff that you already have the ability to make an impact by doing or taking inspired action. What do you want, baby? You want more? What do you want? You want cereal? Cereal? Look at you, you're actually eating it. Yeah. Cereal? Eat it. You better not. He's been liking to play with his food and it's not fun. I know. I was thinking about that the other day, you guys. With the retreat. How long it's been. And where I was a year ago. Actually, you know what made me think of it? I was looking through my journal that I take on my walks. And it was literally the same day on 10/10 a year ago. And I was looking at what I wrote. And I was like, oh my God, this was even before the retreat. And then I started thinking about how it's been a year. And wow. Yes, I love you guys so much. Well, I've been on for quite some time now on live. If anybody wants to get a reading before I go, though, I would be happy to do a reading for anybody that wants to get one. But otherwise, I'm probably going to be getting soon to bed, so we'll to down for a nap and get ready. I'm doing some Halloween. We're doing a Halloween thing tonight at this park. I think. But yeah, if anybody wants to do a reading, you guys are more than welcome to go to my link. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna get going. But I'm happy that you guys were all here. We hung out. I had a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna post this to my YouTube channel. So you guys feel free to check that out. And definitely go subscribe if you haven't already to my podcast. I just posted a new episode. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Mwah.